Hello everyone, this is Dartigan and my co-partner Zach.
What's going on, YouTubers?
And we have something interesting for you today, an indie game that was just released about a week ago. But before we get into it, I have a question for you, Mr. Zach.
Alright.
On the James Bond scale of Englishness, Daniel Craig being 1 of course, and Sean Connery being 10, how much Englishness do you like in your video games?
What do you have against Daniel Craig?
He's short and he's just not as English as Sean Connery.
But Sean Connery's not even English, he's Scottish.
Acting, he acts a better Englishman than Daniel Craig is an Englishman.
He's a Scottishman in every game. He was a German Scot or a Russian Scot in Red October. And in Highlander, well, actually Highlander he was Scottish.
Doesn't matter, he still came off as more English than
Alright,
Daniel Craig.
I'm going to go out with an 8. I'm going to go with Pierce Brosnan on this one.
Pierce Brosnan? Yeah, 8 seems about where Pierce Brosnan would fall. If I was to rate this game on the James Bond scale of Englishness, it would be a 12.
A 12.
A 12. Even, if you check its Steam page, its bullet point even has it as being relentlessly British. Relentless Britishness, I believe.
Relentless Britishness.
And Tea and Biscuits is also one of the selling points.
I can feel myself growing a monocle and top hat as we speak.
Ooh. We'll soon not even be saying our R's and pronouncing them as Aw's.
Awes.
Sir,
Yes.
That sounds
One
if
moment
you
while
can
this
hear
plays.
this, then the experiment has gone terribly wrong. I fear you may be trapped on the archipelago, but don't panic. The standing stones should be nearby. With
Standing
them
stone?
and some
That
luck,
looks just like the stones from
you
Skyrim.
may still be able to escape. Listen very carefully,
To the sound
and
of
you
my
might
voice.
just survive.
Morgan Freeman.
I am afraid
English
pieces
Morgan
of the
Freeman.
device are now scattered across the
Unstoppable.
islands. They became quite hot during the experiment, so perhaps you could look for the smoke. Bring any you find back to the standing stones, then we should be able to get you home. I'm dreadfully sorry, sir, but this does mean postponing dinner preparations.
Just
I do hope you remember to eat something. You must try to keep your strength up. Perhaps some tea and biscuits from one of the nearby houses. The residents won't mind because they're not at home. Oh, and do be careful, sir. You're being hunted.
They're very polite about it.
That they are. They're English.
This makes me feel so unsettled. Ah, robots!
Starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, after one game crash later, we are finally in the game.
What I find kind of funny about this is we're being hunted by robot people, right?
Correct, sir.
Our channel is called Oh No Robots.
Correct again.
I love it.
That's one of the reasons I chose it.
You're good that way. Okay.
This game is, you are being hunted, and we are in a
I'm
procedurally...
terribly sorry, sir.
But you are being hunted, but yes. We are in a procedurally generated English world that looks like the final scenes from Skyfall. At the moment, anyways.
I've never seen Skyfall.
You Philistine.
I know.
And we're at very poor man's Stonehenge for the very beginning of the game.
So you said, ooh, dead robot.
Yeah, he's there just to give you an idea of what your enemies look like, and that you can loot them. And we get binoculars and some rags.
Very useful. Now you can observe your pursuers while keeping a safe distance.
And a canned pie was on the robot as
I
well.
feel so gentlemanly when we're playing this game.
We have to eat food to stay alive.
Well, that makes sense.
Because this is a survival game, of course.
So this is like
all games post-Minecraft.
Right.
And these are the objectives of the game.
Like
Excellent.
the stones,
You've
right?
found
Right.
Return
Gadzooks.
that fragment to the standing stones and leave it
Gadzooks, a
there.
fragment.
You'll be one step closer to home.
Someone needs to make a mod for this game and replace all the English accents with a Cockney accent.
Cockney?
It mysterious family it is.
I prefer the 80s English rocker. What the fuck you doing, mate? I won't subject you guys to that anymore. But some of these parts are much bigger and fill up half your inventory space rather than just this tiny one.
Oh, like the really giant ones.
And
Do
then
you
when
get a gun?
Yes, but you get very little ammo. And when you find a part, you bring it back to this rock. The objective is to bring enough parts back to this rock to charge it up and escape.
How many
You can also only
stones-
save at this rock and on boats.
How many stones do we need?
Well, this should give you an idea. We'll see how much this one little piece fills up the progress bar.
I'm putting the kettle on now, sir. We'll
about
have you
that much.
home in
Oh,
no
God.
time.
So we have to. It's
There are
basically,
24 parts in total, and there are 8 on this island.
Okay, so it's a Minecraft survival
Yes.
game, but we're being hunted.
Yes, by robots and balloons and dogs. And we're gonna go check out this town over here, full of these buildings. And over there, that smoke.
Let's say I see smoke.
Yeah, that's where there's another part at. Now these may look like buildings,
Right.
but they are not.
So they're fake buildings.
What they are is
They're traps.
what they are is the biggest treasure chest in gaming history. Because you cannot go into these buildings at all. They're just objects. But
It's like
you can go up
Daisy.
to the door and
It
loot the
looks
entire
like
building.
there's something
Wow.
useful in there. Oh, and if you find anything edible, don't look at it too closely.
Basically, they act as treasure loot chests. So you go up to click on the door and you get a list of all the stuff you can take from it.
Okay. So
Now-
if you eat the moldy bread, will you get sick?
I believe yes. I think if you eat mushrooms, you do get poisoned. We'll eat a piece of moldy bread and see what happens.
I feel a little sick.
Okay, nothing so far, but whatever.
Our vitality's gone down.
Yep, it made us sick.
Of course, I don't
Sometimes
know.
you can check
Blackberries.
Yummy.
Kind of reminds me of DayZ, where you see all these really cool houses and
We
like,
should
oh,
check
I can't
some
go in
robot.
them.
delicious-
Choose!
There's some bullets
No gun.
and some stout.
Stout.
It's alcohol.
Ooh, can we put a rag in it and use it as a Molotov?
Rags are used for bandages, so I would not waste them for that. And I don't believe Molotovs are in the game yet, if they're planning to put them in at all.
If I were to play
Molotovs
this
do not seem very English, to be honest.
game, they don't. What do they seem like?
They seem very Eastern European and anarchist.
Oh.
And we're just gonna, those stones could be used to act as distractions.
Can we throw blackberries at the enemy?
I think blackberries are just for eating.
That would be great to throw it at them.
Ooh, hatchet.
Hello.
Think I
But you
can-
said we don't want to stay in
A
combat very
weapon?
long.
Do be careful
don't, but
with
you
that.
want
I
to use something
really
to
think
defend yourself with.
violence is best left to the experts.
Okay, let's go get this stone over here.
Chop.
Because if actually robots find the stone first, they'll set up a perimeter around it and make it much more harder for you to get them.
Now, we cannot see the robots on our map, right?
No, we don't have a map. We just have a compass.
Well, I meant like, yeah, the compass thing at the top.
Yeah, all the little arrows on the compass just point to the parts on the island. Oh, this is a big one.
See that?
Just have room for it too.
That's
And the
what she
circle
said.
on your compass points to the standing stones. I don't know what these little fireflies are for, if they
I don't
do
like
anything. Generally, I thought maybe they led you to something, but they just seem to...
They look like something that would be like a spy for the robots. Like they're watching you.
The signs in this game can often be very Englishly hilarious. Hi, Hampton. There's another one that was called Die Quickly.
I don't get it.
You don't get the meaning of Die Quickly?
I'm not English. I don't understand.
Ah,
that.
see.
Yeah. Their die quickly can mean completely just opposite of what we're thinking.
I don't think they're that much culturally different, but whatever.
I've never been over there, so I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna put this stone...
Oh, another city or town.
Yeah,
with
we're surrounded
red. Ooh,
by-
I saw red. I saw
We're
red.
surrounded by rural towns at the moment.
I see that, but I saw red.
I'm putting the kettle on now, sir. We'll have you home in no
Cleaning up the
time.
kettle now. Man, this
Yeah, oh, there's a bunch of robots over there.
I see that. Go hit them.
I would be killed easily
Ooh.
by that.
There's 4 of them.
Yeah, I'm not going that way.
But we can use stealth and blueberries. Now, do you have to sleep in this game because our vitality keeps
No,
going
you
down?
just have to eat. So I'm gonna
Okay.
eat. And eat some blackberries.
Can you eat some rocks? A sharp stone. Eat the sharp stone.
You can only throw those.
Oh, ye of little faith.
I saw another robot height. Yep, the robot's over the... God damn. Okay, we're gonna still do it.
Sneaky, sneaky. If there's only one, is there some sort of a stealth bonus attacks?
I don't believe so, not at this moment. There's no sneak up behind them instant kills, I know that much.
Ah. And it says here it's an alpha?
Yes,
Wow.
Alpha. So this was originally a Kickstarter game. I didn't fund it. I thought of it at the time, but I already funded a couple of the games that month. So I didn't. So I held off. Oh shit! That little sound just made he caught a glimpse of me.
There's more than one.
Shit! There's another one in my escape route too.
Oh.
Into the woods.
Going for a brisk walk, sir. Quite.
Okay, they didn't catch me.
Can't catch this. Okay, I see the eye. Is
Yeah,
that,
that
is that how
tells you-
visible we are?
Yeah, see if I crouch.
Oh. In the
Like-
brush.
Yep, if I crouch, I'm barely visible at all. As long as I'm not out in the open anyways.
Is that a church?
Yep.
Nope. With church with robot Jesus.
Okay, I can probably deal with one robot.
Kill robot Jesus. You'll kill one, then like 5 others will be like, huh?
I've had that happen. I've killed one and then out from around the side of the building came
You just
3
turn
others.
around, they're all just staring at you like, hey, what's up?
These are no jokes either. They can kill you very quickly.
This kind of reminds me of
And because they're procedurally generated and placed in the environment, you have no idea where they're going to come from.
Futurama. It's an episode where there's hunting robots.
Oh, this is very bad slime in a graveyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a creepy game though. Good thing you don't have to stay in the dark very long.
He's turned around. I'm in a very exposed position.
I see that. Quit exposing yourself.
That's a cook fire, not a...
Robots.
Black smoke means it's just a campfire and you can cook game over it.
About to say robots can cook fire,
No, you can.
but we can go hunting as well.
I think you just find the dead animals.
That's the only thing I've seen are birds and some fairies.
Oh shit.
Something. What?
Oh Jesus! Get him!
He's definitely...
yeah.
Get back here.
I think he ran out of bullets.
With an axe?
No, I think he ran out of bullets.
I think he's just trying to stay away from me so I can't kill him. This axe...
I'm gonna hide right here. You don't see me. Ooh, that's beautiful. 2 shots.
I don't believe
And
I
some
can...
boots.
I don't think I can do anything with the boots.
Leave it.
I don't have any ammo for it though. I have...
Yeah, I think that shotgun came with 2 rounds though.
Okay. Well done. Didn't lose any health.
You're welcome.
Shotgun.
Yep, 2 rounds. Boom, boom. Shoot the fairy.
Should be enough to kill one robot if I get caught.
What? 1 round or 2?
I think to probably take both of them unless I get really close to them, like I did with that axe.
Right. Well, you have to get close with the axe.
Obviously.
That would be cool if you have an option to throw it.
Yeah, see, this is a campfire. You light it.
I know you're not used to preparing
have to have
your
matches,
own
though.
meals, sir. But I'm sure you can master roasting game on an open fire. That smoke can be seen for miles, however, so do be quick.
So if you had matches, you could light this, and if you had game, you could cook it, but it does attract attention.
Right.
Okay. I don't see any doors in this, so we're going to head on.
Running, running, running,
See if it-
running, running,
My
running.
compass is pointing to me that there's maybe something over here, so I'm going to check. No.
Wow, that's beautiful. Ooh, a boat.
The boat can take you to other islands.
Do we need to go to other islands?
I think we should.
All right.
This also allows us to save.
Oh, yeah, you mentioned that. The boats and the...
Standing stones, the only
yeah.
places you can save.
Unless you're bleeding or hungry
Yeah, you can't.
or
Yeah, if you're
something.
too hungry, so I probably better eat.
I'm
something.
too hungry to save.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but
It
whatever.
doesn't.
We'll give the game its logic.
I can understand you're bleeding. Like, I have a paper cut. Can't save. Sorry.
Gonna need a canned pie.
Canned pie. That must be very English because I've never heard of that.
Stores my vitality quite
There
well.
are a number of islands in the archipelago. Each of them is likely to have fragments of the device for you to collect. Try not to get lost.
Take boat west. First I'm gonna save. Then we're gonna take the boat west.